In this video I am telling you the amazing facts about Jordan that you may not know. Jordan is a small, poor country that lacks the oil and other natural resources of its neighbors. The country is ruled by a monarchy. For many years, the ruling queen of Jordan was Queen Noor, an American-born queen who married King Hussein. She and King Hussein worked hard to develop schools and help their people. After his death, King Hussein's son became king. Jordan is one of the most spectacular countries in the Middle East, famed for its archaeological sites, stunning Jordanian art, beautiful landscapes, and delicious cuisine. It's home to some of the most ancient cities and natural wonders in the world. Jordan is part of the Holy Land. Jordan's majestic Mount Nebo reaches a height of more than 800 feet, overlooking the town known as the Holy Land. It has become a popular pilgrimage destination. Hikers can enjoy stunning panoramic views of the Jordan Valley, the Dead Sea, and the cities of Bethlehem and Jerusalem. This is a famous salt lake in Jordan that's a great spot for floating around. In fact, it's one of the saltiest lakes in the world. There's almost 10 times the amount of salt in here than in the actual sea. It owns a tiny slice of the Red Sea Coastline. A quick glance at a map of the Middle East, and you would think that Jordan is a landlocked country. It is sandwiched between several other Middle Eastern countries that border the Red Sea. However, on closer observation, you will see that a tiny piece of the Red Sea coastline actually belongs to Jordan. This stretch of beach, found in the south of the country, is just 26 miles long, around 42 kilometers. Eritrea claims the biggest stretch of coastline on the Red Sea, 1,388 miles. Next comes Saudi Arabia with 1,118 miles, then Egypt, 932 miles, Sudan, 530 miles, Yemen, 435 miles, and Djibouti, 43 miles. In 363 AD, Jordan experienced a huge earthquake. A seismic event of monumental proportions damaged a lot of buildings and took a lot of lives almost 2,000 years ago across the area now known as Jordan. One of the most prominent structures to suffer was Petra, being literally carved into the rock. The oldest statues in the world were found in Jordan. Amman is one of the oldest cities to ever exist. It's no surprise it shelters the oldest statues in the world. The Ain Ghazal statues date back to 7500 BC, they can be found at the Jordan Museum. The UNESCO-listed Petra is one spectacular site in Jordan. It's up there with the most visited attractions in Jordan, yet only 15% of this ancient city's maze of temples, facades, and tombs have been explored. The site even remained unknown to the Western world until 1812 when a Swiss explorer named Johann Ludwig Burckhardt stumbled across it. Before that, it was believed to have been the capital city of the Nabatean kingdom from 400 BC to AD 106. It's also known as Rose City because of the pretty pink color of the stone. Mansef is a big part of Jordan's history as it's a traditional Bedouin meal dating back to the Mamluk period of 1200 AD. It's often served on special occasions like birthdays, weddings, and graduations. Mansef is Jordan's national dish made of lamb cooked in a sauce of fermented dried yogurt and served with rice or bulgur and served in a large Bedouin-style platter. If you are a foodie or like to taste new food in general, you will definitely love this meal. As they cook lamb with rice and yogurt with Eastern spices at the same time in one big cooking pot, making it smell good and tasty. By the way, it's all served in one big dish. Jordan is an important spot between Africa, Europe, and Asia. It's a pretty significant and strategic location in the world. That's probably why so many empires and kingdoms, biblical figures, Islamic rulers, crusading Christians, and modern-day powers wanted to own it or keep a close eye on it. Jordan, as a result, is a fascinating and, sometimes messed up, mix of culture and history. Many famous movies were filmed in Jordan. From the ancient wonders to the beautiful landscapes, Jordan is a cinematographer's paradise. That's probably why so many iconic movies were filmed here. Watch the famous Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade and you'll recognize the stunning treasury at Petra. Or watch Lawrence of Arabia, The Martian, or Red Planet, and you'll see the magical mountains, cliffs, and desert lunar landscapes of Wadi Rum. Amman is one of the oldest cities on the planet. Amman is the capital city of Jordan, but that's not its only claim to fame. The city sits on the site of Ain Ghazal, one of the world's largest Neolithic settlements with a history dating back to the Stone Age. The statues found at this site are some of the world's oldest, dating back to 7500 BC. There's also archaeological evidence that shows the ancient citadel of Amman, Jabal al-Ala, was first settled by humans during the early Bronze Age from 3200 to 2000 BC. The citadel sits on a restored Roman amphitheater in downtown Amman. You can even see the Temple of Hercules here, a Roman religious site where you'll see giant marble fingers believed to be the remains of a statue of Hercules. The Romans once ruled Jordan. It was consolidated in 63 BC in the province of Arabia Petra. One of the most famous cities to see remnants of Roman rule is Jerash. There's the Forum, countless colonnades, public bathhouses, a hippodrome, and an amphitheater, to name just a few of the fantastic relics from the past.